Oh, yeah, it's tailgate time. Woo! We are here, Ashley. It is now the kickoff for the tailgate.
All right. Woo!
And we got the man that makes it all happen here. Dan Mori is in the house from Florida. What's up, brother?
Man, I'm fired up. I cannot wait for this event to get here. There are so many new and cool things that we're doing for this year's summit that even the people that have been here the last couple of years are going to be blown away, man. So I am fired up. Glad to be here. Glad to be back at the tailgate.
You got it, brother. And okay, so here we go. We got to put this up here.
Nice.
And it's counting now. 25 days, Dan.
25 days. It's right around the corner.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Well, Richard and I are in the freezing cold tundra of, Pittsburgh and south of Pennsylvania. It was literally 10 degrees this morning. So I'm just dreaming of Orlando. And I'm excited about the location, but I am most excited about the actual event because you always bring the heat. It's going to be awesome.
Exactly. Always.
Yeah, honestly, everyone that's like north of North Carolina should buy a ticket just to get out of the cold. Like just for some weather reprieve, they should actually just buy and come to this event.
Really? And are there even tickets left?
But 20. As of this morning, there's 20 tickets left.
20 tickets left. Ouch.
They'll be gone because I already know there's people that are like, hey, send me that link again. I need to get a couple more for my team. So they're going to be gone. So if people are out there and they're like thinking about attending, this is not going to be one of those events where you can just like show up at the door. Like go get your ticket now. And they're 20. They're going to go.
Yeah.
It's showtime, brother. So, all right, buddy, let's deep dive into this tailgate. You ready to jump into it, man? Because I got to tell you, Ashley, the way he organized this, I mean, there's some thought and process through this, Dan, isn't there?
Oh, yeah. The summit is, I keep saying it's not like other events. And unless you go here and experience it, most people that doesn't land. And I want them to see it, but there is a thought process. And let me just share with the group really quickly what it is.
Yeah.
So every time we set up for the summit, we treat it just like business. We actually lay out a strategic plan and we say, hey, what are our goals? What are we trying to achieve? What are the challenges that we're facing? And in this industry, we pick out the biggest challenges facing staffing agencies today. And then we say, okay, well, what are the topics or the skills or the strategies or tactics that staffing agencies need to learn to address those challenges? And then we start to put together what are the topics. And then we go out and we do the research and we say, hey, who are the best trainers, actual practitioners, not motivational speakers, none of that stuff. Who are the actual practitioners that can teach the skill, the strategy, the tactic, the tool to help you overcome this challenge so you can implement it Monday morning and make a difference in your business. And last thing I'll say on it, which is really big, that I don't know if other conferences do this or not, but we actually do a rating and review for every single speaker, every topic, and speakers are only invited back if they're above a certain threshold. So we're always making room for new speakers to come in. And speakers know this going in. They have to bring it or they won't be invited back. So
dude, it's like staffing idle.
That differentiation is so key. It's not motivational speaking, which we get a lot of, right?
Oh,
this
all the time.
I took so many pages of notes myself. You're right. It's training, it's sessions, it's actual, actionable things that you can take back with you. It's incredible. Everyone should go.
So
it's about results.
I can actually verify that Ashley took pages and pages of notes because I found your Staffing Sales Summit journal and it was loaded with stuff and I had to scan in all the pages and send it to you.
That's right. Ashley left it there. Look at you.
It's not my name. I don't know how you knew it was mine.
Hey, Ash, was that on purpose, by the way?
Yes.
It didn't have your name in it. I had to think about the sessions that people were in, but it's my job as the facilitator of this event to know who's in the audience, what are they getting out of it, and that's what we do.
Love it. All right, brother, you ready to deep dive into it? So day one, I mean, let's kick it in. The roundtables, brother. What's going on here?
So this, I will throw some flowers at Ashley on this one here because last year, her and Rob Mann said, "Hey Dan, we know you don't have anything on the agenda prior to the welcome reception. Would you be okay if we just did an informal roundtable, invite whoever wants to show up and talk about some technologies, some staffing challenges?" And I'm like, I'm all for it. If it adds value, let's do it. Mm-hmm. They did it. And everyone raved about it. They're like, wow, that was really cool. That was really tangible. We had a real peer-to-peer conversation. It was informal. They could speak candidly, and they loved it. So we said, hey, you know what? Let's run with it. So we added a couple more. So Ashley and Rob will be back doing theirs.
Woo!
I'm actually going to be partnering with Kendra Cato from Advanced Partners. We're going to be doing one as well, talking about the challenges that are facing leadership today. Yeah. And then we actually have one that I will tell you that I set this second one up selfishly for myself because I want this message to get out there, but it's actually going to be led by Simple VMS. So Casey's going to be talking about, it's a roundtable format, but he's going to be answering questions for any agency that wants to learn how to implement a VMS system into their value stack, into their offer to service their clients better. And it's going to be so in depth that it needed to be a roundtable versus just a 45-minute session at the summit. So amazing roundtables that are coming up.
Awesome. I love it. And then there's another one, Staffing Tech, right? For 2026, I think.
Well, that's Ashley and Rob coming back.
Oh,
man.
Okay. Yeah.
They're running it back.
That's right.
Man, that's great. And then there's a welcome reception in the beginning. So Dan, I'm going to ask you, so people that sign up for this, do they get the roundtable? Is that part of the package plan?
That is part of the package plan, man. I am not the airline. I'm not going to hit you on baggage fees, man. You get your ticket. You show up. You can come to any event that we have there. Be a part of it. Welcome reception, man. We got something big. I don't even know if I should. I want it to be a surprise. I don't know if I should share it today or not. I don't know.
Can you give a little teaser? Come on, Dan. You know I like teasers.
You know what, man? I'm gonna do it. I'm actually just gonna say what it is. Because I don't know if I can wait 25 days with this information. So last year we had something that I thought was really, really fun. It was a different element that I've not really seen at a welcome reception before. We had Diane Prince come out and did stand-up GPT, and it was a blast. Diane is amazing in this industry, and I'm a big fan of hers. And when she did that, it was great. I'm like, okay, I like the level of entertainment that we had there. So this year, first off, this is amazing. Our venue for the welcome reception is going to be what's called Seven Eagles Pool. So it's actually, we got the entire pool area, this nice like enclosed area, like all shut down for our private event. We've got all the food, the beverages, which reminds me of a second surprise we're doing. But our entertainment, we actually have two of the most highly sought after mentalists and close-up magicians that are going to be working around the audience, doing some crazy mind-bending stuff with our audience, keeping them engaged. And the thought process is this: when we're in sales and we're sitting in front of a customer, we all got to be a little bit of a mentalist, right? We all got to do a little close-up magic to get that customer to understand and engage with us. So we're bringing a couple of, again, highly sought after magicians and mentalists that are going to come in and perform some, they're just going to walk around among us. It's not going to be a stage show. They're close up right there at the event, man. It's
up and
awesome.
Close. Little sales magic going on there, Ashley.
I love it. You know what? I experienced someone doing something similar in Florida when I tagged along with my husband's conference and with the kids, and he came around and like literally entertained, our little group for 30 minutes. And we were all just like, what? It was so cool. And I love the dotted line to sales. So that's brilliant.
Wow. What an action-packed day. Okay. So now we go to day two, Ashley. I mean, after day one, we're all so fired up with the roundtables. Deep diving into this, Dan.
So this is big. Obviously, everybody knows, and if you've been, you know this. If you haven't, definitely pay attention. We start every session off with mindset. I'm a big believer that if your mind's not right, nothing else matters. So the first year we started with Tom Erb. He crushed it, the mindset of a successful salesperson. Last year we had Rochelle Carrington that literally did brain surgery on everybody in attendance. It was amazing. This year we got Casey Jaycox, who's coming in, highly sought after speaker in the industry. He's been a practitioner. He's led large sales teams for large agencies. He coaches and consults with the top leaders of staffing agencies today. And he also used to be a D1 quarterback. So he knows the competitive struggle. He's got the right mindset. He's got an amazing story, and he's going to come in and talk about those things and get our minds right to receive the information that we need to receive to get better at our craft of staffing. So it's a great lead off there with Casey.
I love it. And so much, I mean, on day two, it's all sales. I mean, social selling 2.0. Come on, Dan.
So back by popular demand, Mike Bradbury was actually one of the more highly rated speakers last year because he got into social selling, and he said this thing during his presentation that was one of the most highly quoted pieces of feedback in all the surveys we did. but he talked about his sales navigation, like sales navigator techniques.
Mhm.
And he just dropped the line. He goes, this is what I'm doing. And then I do it over here with sales nav. And then both, and he went right on. And everyone's like, they wrote it like, wait, what was that? And he didn't do a deep dive into that because he had so much to cover. So now I'm like, hey, we need to show how are people optimizing this? How are you really filling your funnel, getting those meetings, setting up your campaigns using Sales Nav? Because we all use that tool. I think most of us realize we could use it better. So he's doing a deep dive there on how to pair his social selling with the actual practical usage of Sales Nav to get those meetings.
Dude, and the way he presents it, Ashley, I got to tell you, he got that quirky, fun way that you're engaged. Am I right?
Oh yeah, he's a hoot. And I think this topic has to be, you could talk about this over 3 different sessions. LinkedIn is changing so much, the algorithm, Sales Navigator, digital noise in general. Like we've been talking about digital noise for a long time, but it is at a peak right now, which is the other reason why I'm so excited about these in-person events, because it's real conversations, getting down to the meat and potatoes of what's going on in our lives. So yeah.
And social selling, we know that it's more than just LinkedIn. There's other platforms, TikTok, Instagram, the personal brand, which we're going to talk about a little bit later. I mean, seriously, at the end of the day, Dan, you got to be on some of these platforms to sell.
You need to. People need to know who you are and they need to know what you're about,
100%, like they know you, buddy. All right, so high impact sales management, another great one.
So this is actually big time. So this is Claudette coming in. She's a new speaker to the Sales Summit, but she's not new to the industry. And this is one that we really hit on last year. We got a lot of feedback that's like, hey, these tactics are great, but how am I as a manager and a leader going to make sure that we actually are implementing them and I'm holding my people accountable to get the results that I want to get, which I think is core to running any agency. So we actually, once this topic hit our list and we're like, how do we do effective, sales management? I went out and I actually asked for recommendations of speakers. I vetted a bunch of people and I landed. Claudette was absolutely amazing with her. She's got a system for this. Mm-hmm. And it was so, when she broke it down for me, I was like, light bulbs going off. I'm like, yeah, this is what's up. So she's going to drop in the leadership track, how leaders need to level up their game to manage their sales team to get better results from revenue and margin.
Man, Ashley, that one there's going to be action packed for sure. You know that.
Oh, 100%. We have to be incentivizing the outcomes that we want from a strategic, high level. So I love that.
And then the topics, I got to tell you, the topics go on and on, Dan, because there's so many more. Leverage AI for sales. We could talk about that a little bit. Wow.
That's so obviously AI is here. AI is the biggest disruptor since the website and social media and all that. AI is a big piece of it. And I will tell you that the usage of the competency with how people are using AI is all over the map, right? It's all over the map. And if we don't get it figured out as an industry, honestly, we will be playing catch up. So I picked 4 specific sessions that are going to do deep dives on the entire summit agenda. That's going to literally teach you step by step how you should be using AI to outpace your competition, but even more important, how to outpace your client. Because if we can use it better than our clients can, they're going to see us as valuable providers to get the end result using AI so they don't have to worry about figuring it out. And this is one of the 4 sessions that is going to take a deep dive in this topic. But AI it's going to be woven throughout, but there's 4 specific sessions that are very actionable.
I love it. And AI every day is changing. Seriously. you can't keep up with it, so you got to learn as you go.
That's right.
Totally.
And then some other ones, personal branding, social selling. I know Kendra's going to be jumping on that.
Yeah, I had to ask this because when we talk about social selling, I know Mike did a great job last year and he talked about the techniques of it and the very tactical side. But then there's also the charisma, the personality side, and kind of like how do you actually really drive the brand home through all the techniques that Mike is going to be talking about. And when I think about someone in our industry that just exudes brand, that literally puts her brand out there so consistently and so authentically that makes you just want to do business with them, it's Kendra Cato. Like it's hands down. Like, it's like, holy cow. She could be like, hey, Dan, she could call me right now and be like, hey, do you know any staffing agencies that are, looking for funding? And I would take time out of my day and I'd give her 3 referrals, right? Just because of the brand that she's created. And she actually has, even though it comes across so authentic and so seamless and natural, she actually has a way. She has a process that she follows to show up consistently and reinforce that brand and stay consistent to it. And that's what she's going to share. And I think any salesperson, any leader that wants to stand out from the crowd and create that personal brand where people just want to do business with you and they want you in their ecosystem, they need to be in that session, because she's gonna just absolutely crush.
I love it. And what's a personal brand, guys? I'm still learning that.
Well,
You should sit in then, Shark.
Oh man, come on now.
Indra is so influential with her brand that she got me to ride that. Oh my God, what do you call it?
Slingshot last year.
Slingshot, yes.
Oh, that was the best video that was ever shared. Oh my gosh.
I know.
No, that is
was.
not
About that.
That was crazy, but it's so fun. And then we did it twice.
Yeah. See, that's it. She's got that brand. You're just like, okay, yeah. She's like, I need you to
That
do this
influence
thing
is
for me.
like, I can't say no. I gotta say yes.
And so if you want the influence of Kendra Cato, one, go to her roundtable, but two, also go to her personal branding session, and she's going to teach you how to be an influential person in this industry.
You know it. And some of the other stuff. I mean, there's so many more. Mapping the buyer's journey, marketing best practices using AI. I mean, come on, Dan. It keep going on and on.
And I'll do the quick hits. I know you're going to be interviewing some of these people that'll take the deep dive, but the buyer's journey has changed. The way that staffing buyers are buying staffing services has fundamentally changed, right? And a lot of times over the last 4 years, we've seen the demand for staffing services decline. Once you actually dig into that information, you realize it's not necessarily the demand. It's not that they don't need our services. They're buying it differently, right? And it's masked as a decline. So what Tom's going to do is he's going to walk through this process. And when Mark Winter's going to walk through these processes, he's going to break all this down about how buyers are buying today, right? So you need to be in that room. If you feel like your sales process is slowing down and you feel like things are taking longer and deals aren't closing the way that they used to, it's because the process has changed. And if you're not following the journey the way that the buyer wants you to, you're not going to get the deal. You know, so you got to be a part of that, and you got to weave all these tools like AI in. And again, I know you're going to go deep with these people on the tailgate, so I'll shut up for now. I'm just excited.
It is. And then we're going to wrap it up with what is it at 5 o'clock, Dan?
It's a 5 o'clock here, baby. This is the mixer. Shark, you're going to love it. I got a special promo post that's scheduled in I think a couple of weeks to come out talking about this, but this is it. Like, we know that we're going to be in session and it's going to be on a work hard, play hard situation. We're going to work hard. We're going to learn a lot of stuff. But at 5 o'clock, throwback to Margaritaville, our roots, 5 o'clock here, the Shark is actually going to be leading our mixer. He's going to bring the fun, the chief fun officer, and we're going to have amazing food, amazing drink. There's going to be fun and entertainment there. And we're going to get to mix. We're going to get to share best practices, connect with our peers, and really enjoy the community that the summit has created for us sales professionals.
You got it, brother. There'll be some interviews, everything like that, one-on-ones. We're going to have so much fun. You know what? And if you can't make it, seriously, you got to make it. Seriously.
We got some backyard games too. We got some backyard games that are coming out. We're going to bring out some cornhole. We got some little informal tourneys going on. So we got some fun stuff planned. And
there might be a beer chucking for the 3rd year in a row. You know, Tom Herb's like the champ of that. You know, I mean, the guy can chuck a beer in 4 seconds.
Boy, let me tell you what. That's one that I'm going to let you all have. That's a game to pass this guy by.
Okay, and then we're going to wrap it up here at day 3. I mean, this is all AI, Dan.
So this is big. So I do want to give a massive shout out to the first one on the agenda, who's our lead off for day 3. So this was a topic that has been asked about a lot, and that's how do you get AI client, or how do you get enterprise clients? How do you actually get the bigger ones? Because those are the ones that are still using staffing services a lot, and they're a little bit more sophisticated. So if anyone's attended a Kim Henderson workshop, I know you did a lot of summer school stuff with her over the summer, Shark, and rave reviews about that. Kim actually has a step-by-step framework for how do you actually break in and land enterprise clients that she's going to be teaching people. And that's going to be a big one because, again, that they still have the biggest need for staffing services. So if you are not aware of how to get the big clients, you got to attend the Kim Henderson session, and she's going to teach you exactly how to do that. And then, we're going to get into more AI. How are you using AI to level up your marketing? How are you actually using these tools to become a better marketer, get your message out there, better resonate with your buyers through David Stern's session, all sorts of stuff. Joey Frampus is going to be in there. Robert Reed's coming in. We got all sorts of great speakers talking about the way AI is being used in sales and marketing today to connect with clients and drive revenue.
AI, baby. The AI day on day 3. Woo, man, I can't wait, Ashley. It's going to be nothing else I can say.
I'm ready to learn, y'all. I am so excited about every single session. It's going to be amazing.
And this will definitely pump you up.
I got to tell you, there's two things. One is going to be a teaser, but for the people that are like, when should I plan on leaving the event? I get it. Typical conferences, you're like, you know what? I don't need to hang around for the afternoon. We only go until about 2:30, but I will tell you the session after lunch is my session. Okay. I never give the last spot to any other speaker. I take it myself. And I want to tell you the reason that you need to stick around through my session. This is going to be the ROI session. And I'm not going to teach you about how to make positive ROI with your staffing agency. I'm going to teach you how to make your investment of spending time and money to come to the summit actually make you money. I have a very specific framework that I've been using successfully for years and years about how to take the content that I learned at an event and how to put it into practice to turn it into money. And I'm going to teach it to those people that are there. And you're going to walk out of there and you're going to know exactly how you pick and choose the things that are going to make you the most money so you can go implement it in a very specific time frame to get you a return on that investment. And my goal is not just a 1x or 2x return. I want you to make so much money based on what you learn that coming back next year is an absolute no-brainer.
So day 3, guys and girls, do not book your flight early. Stay late.
Why would we want to leave?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't rush back to Pennsylvania. I mean, it's like going to be 8 degrees there. I don't know.
No, it's so bad.
I also will tell you, and this is just a teaser, I'm not going to share the details on this one, but we are doing something. So everyone knows, maybe they don't know, but we also have a digital library. I don't know if people know this, but all of the sessions for the summit they're recorded. That's going to be the same this year. When you attend, you get this also included in the ticket price. You are going to get the attendance to be able to get this virtual library that has all of the sessions fully recorded, or anything that they shared. You can go download there. You can go log in this. You can share it with your team back at the office, whatever you got to do. But you can get all of this information. Super organized. It's all right there. You don't got to go ask for slides or any of that stuff. It's all going to be in one spot for you. But we're doing something that will absolutely blow you away. This is going to be a special bonus gift, no additional cost. That it's going to be my gift to you for attending the summit that will absolutely blow your mind and make it so what you're learning in all of these sessions, you can 100% apply it every single day.
Okay.
Oh boy, Ash, I can't wait. 25 more days till the secret comes out.
Right.
And that one's going to stay under the cap until the end of day 3. So you have to be there I'm going to announce it in my session. So
come on, Dan, little teaser. Oh
That's
man,
it.
now we got to just, so now
was
people, you have to register. Okay, before we get out of here, we got to give a big shout out to our sponsors, Dan. I mean, come on, man. Without these guys, whew.
I'm telling you what, I got to give, a massive shout out to the first ones on there, Aviante Staffing Referrals and Haley Marketing. Like, they've been there day one. They're the ride and die for this event. Like, it was really the culmination of myself and obviously my software staffing dashboard, working with those 3 that brought this event to life in the very beginning. And they've been the first supporters in to help out with every single event. Last year we added some amazing new sponsors, like Cloud Call came on with Ashley, and Source Whale came in last year. We had a great sponsor, but now we got advanced partners that are really, if you need money for your business, like, there's no better spot than that. We've obviously got, Marsh McLennan, the largest insurance broker for the staffing industry, is showing up, and they're going to be there on site. We got ASEN, which is really one of your employer of records. We got Becker Legal that's going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of great supporters that are really coming out to support this event and say, hey, we see what you're doing, and really buying in or leaning into the sales and marketing piece of staffing like no one else is doing. So we got amazing sponsors. So again, they're all going to be on site. Definitely check them out. This is one thing I'll say is different about this event. There's not a huge exhibitor hall. Like, you don't have to worry about like trying to be a ninja and sneak from the main room to the bathroom or the lunchroom or whatever, and have to dodge all the people that are like, hey, let me tell you about this. Like, we're a community here. They're just going to all be right in the event, sharing their knowledge. Like, it's different. This conference is it's built different, and you got to be there to understand why.
It is freaking fun. You know what? You're going to learn so much. And before we get out of here, we got to throw this up here. The QR code, Dan, there's still room, right? Scan that and get your ticket.
20 tickets left. Scan that, get in. These tickets will sell out. I've seen it. I mean, we sold more than 20 tickets the last week of the event last year. So these tickets are going to go. So if you want to go to this event, get the ticket now. If you want to grow your agency, be in the room. Just get in the room. This is the event that you're going to learn how to do it.
There it is, brother. What a way to kick off the tailgate. We got more people coming up. Mike Bradbury, he is next on the list, so we're going to have some fun with him. He might wear, by the way, he might have a tuxedo on, he said, or a suit. So I don't know, Dan. You have to tune in for that, brother.
You never know with that dude, man. That dude is always going to bring it, be different, but he's going to be memorable, and he's going to teach you all how to be memorable too.
You got it, man. We'll see you at 25 Days Staffing Sales Summit. Make sure, here we go, one more time. There is the code. Scan it and check us out. All right, Dan, thank you so much, buddy. I'll see you soon, buddy.
Ashley, we'll see y'all soon. Appreciate y'all.
All right, we're out of here.